Lay here with SWOSUathletics.com. Today I have the pleasure of sitting down with Southwestern football standout Ryan Corbin. Thank you for sitting with me today. First things first, congratulations on the win against Arkansas Monticello. It was a really, really exciting game.
Yeah, it was actually a really good game. Started off kind of rough, but we finished well, so I mean, it was a good game.
Yes, you definitely did. There were a few big moments in that game. The first being that the quarterback, Justin Stinson, broke his passing yardage record, and he broke it with your completed pass. Like, you caught the pass that broke the record. Talk a little bit about how it feels to now be a part of history, because when they look back and they say, oh, this record was broken, they're going to say it was passed and caught by, well, passed by Stinson and caught by you. Talk about that.
We have a good connection when we play. You know, we've been here 5 years. We know each other. You know, we have a good little rhythm thing we got, and he trusts me, I trust him, and it was a good play call. You know, I got open. You know, and I don't know, it felt good. You know, I didn't really know anything about it in the play until after the game, obviously, but it felt good. You know, it feels good to be part of history, SWOSU history. So it's pretty sweet.
Awesome. The other big moment, which actually was two big moments, just one play, was when you got 2 rushing touchdowns when your team set up in the Navy formation, which basically put you at quarterback. And at that point, it was all or nothing. It was either you were going to get the ball and go score, or you weren't. So talk about how that feels to really have your teammates believe, okay, we got to get Ryan the ball because he's the one that's going to get us the touchdown. Your coaches believed in you and your teammates believed in you. What was it like to have that kind of pressure or the ball in your hands at that moment?
It feels good, you know, like we practiced all week on it and they trusted us, and I mean, we had a tough time in Southern Arkansas getting goal line set in, so they trusted me to put it in there, and I mean, with Stiggs and Tanner Thompson in front of me, I mean, it's going to be hard to stop us, so it was good formation. It obviously worked. I mean, 2 for 2, so I mean, it felt good getting in the end zone again for sure.
This is a really good season for you guys. You're starting off 3-1, the best start that you've had since you've been here at Southwestern. What's the difference in this season, having such a great start, and the seasons where it wasn't so great? What's the difference?
We're more disciplined. You know, we're disciplined. Leadership's so much better. And then trust, like you said, it comes down to trust. The coaches trust us, you know, and just got to perform, you know, and it's up to the players. So, I mean, they lead us up to the game, and we just got to, you know, take control and do what we need to do.
Now this is more of a personal question, but I follow you on Twitter, and you're one of my favorite people that I follow. And one thing that I love about your Twitter is that before games you tweet, you know, I'm playing for my family today, or I'm playing for my dad, and I think that's really an awesome thing. And you're a native from Newcastle, Oklahoma, so your family's pretty close, and they can come to quite a few games. Talk about how their support has played into your career here at Southwestern.
Yeah, well, I've been here for 5 years, and they haven't missed one game.
Wow.
Arkansas, Texas, wherever, they haven't missed one game. They've supported me through it all, and you know, I love them for it. You know, they're honestly, I'm blessed to have them in my life. So, you know, like, I feel like I need to give back, and for what they've done for me, I just feel like it's the right thing to do. So.
Well, let's move forward. Ouachita Baptist is coming up. How are you preparing for that personally?
We kind of have a chip on our shoulder this week, because last year we, you know, it was 12-12 at half, and I don't know, we kind of gave it to them, we gave it away, and it's just that was the discipline part of our team. You know, we didn't know how to finish, we didn't know, and we're just a different team this year. So I mean, we got a couple guys injured right now that need to get healthy, but we're just gonna attack it like every other week and just go at it and practice hard and play on Saturday.
Sounds good. What are your plans after football? When it's all done with Southwestern, what are you going to do?
I'm going to take football as far as I can, and whatever happens, happens. But I plan on getting my EMT and being a firefighter and a personal trainer. So that's what my plans.
In the more near future, now you're super tall. You have a great athletic stature. Any basketball thoughts going through your head? Because I hear you're pretty good. That's just the word around town, what a little bird told me. So are there any thoughts of that?
Of course I think about it all the time. You know, I miss basketball. Basketball was my first love. Like, going in high school, I mean, I played football because some of my friends played football, but basketball was where it was at, like at AAU all the time. And I don't know, I think about it all the time. When I see them practicing, I'm just like, man, I wish I was out there. You know, it'd be fun to compete and give effort and all that stuff. But it's definitely processed my mind. Not gonna say anything. I just just keep playing. We got 8 more games or whatever, so I'm gonna take it as a.
Right. Well, I think you should do it. And that's just me. But thank you so much for sitting down with me today. Good luck with the Ouachita.
Thank you.
And do you.
Appreciate it.
John Liddle here for SWOSUathletics.com, sitting down with Cliff Nyagesiba, senior Rover for the Southwestern Bulldog football team, as we preview this big ball game coming up this week against Ouachita Baptist. Looking back last week at UAM as well, and really the defense, the season as a whole, you guys have kept the team in ball games at some points just kept the other team down when they were trying to get back into games.
Yes,
You guys are playing so well as a unit right now. Where does that come back to?
I think during the spring we worked hard, and we knew that coming into the season we have to just do the defense, just play hard, and just do our job, and know that the offense will take care of theirs.
And, you know, coming into the year, I know it helps to have a lot of seniors and a lot of returning guys as well. Can you just speak to yourself personally? How comfortable do you feel in this defense now in your 4th year as opposed to the previous years?
Yeah, I've learned a lot during all my 3 years leading into the season, and previous 3 years my knee was bothering me. So coming into the season, I felt good. I'm finally healthy, so it's great.
Well, Coach was bragging on you, Coach Kokenauer, coming into the year, thinking you were going to have a really good year, and you certainly haven't let him down at all. You've had some big hits this year, but you've just played, you know, solid defense, and it really hasn't been a situation where there have been any busts around here or anything like that. I mean, just do you feel calm, cool, and collected out there on the field on a play-by-play basis?
Yes, sir. I mean, I like all the calls that coaches are giving to us, and it's through our practice leading into the game, we try to perfect it. So when we get into the game, it's just smooth.
Maybe a little bit of a slow start for you guys last week versus UAM, just as the team as a whole last week. You know, I know the defense gave up a lone touchdown. You guys don't like that, but second half shut things down, and you know, just talking about that last quarter or so of the ball game, it seemed like just with the big plays the offense was making, big plays the defense was making, that you guys just had a lot of fun out there on the field.
Yeah, I love seeing that from both sides of the ball, just having fun, making plays. And I know we started out slow, but during halftime, Coach came in, we just pulled together and knew what we had to do in the second half and did it to win the game.
Talking to Cliff Nyagesiba, senior Rover for the Bulldogs here on SWOSUathletics.com. Ouachita Baptist, huge matchup. They're 3-0. You guys are 3-1. It's really going to be a fight to see who wants to kind of be in a driver's seat type situation at the top of this conference. How do you size up what Ouachita Baptist does offensively?
Well, I've watched just a little bit of film on them, and we know that they run the ball a lot, and they're good at it, but they haven't seen anybody like our defense. So I like our chances. I like the defense. I like our defense. I think we'll match up pretty good against them.
What makes you guys so good against the run this year? You know, because it's not just the defensive linemen down there. It's you guys at the linebacker/DB spot. Safeties seem to be good in run support. Why are you guys so good against the run this year?
It's just we get to the ball. You watch every play. We all try to get to the ball, and when we get there, we try to put a little hurting on them.
Little mustard at the end of the
Yes,
situation there.
Yes.
Well, that's Cliff Nyagesiba. Appreciate you talking to us, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cliff Nyagesiba here on SWOSUathletics.com. Big game for the Bulldogs coming up on Saturday afternoon. It is a 2 o'clock start against Ouachita Baptist University, the Paul Sharp Bowl. You want to make it out. If you can't, listen to it on the radio, 95.5 The Coyote, a 1 o'clock pregame show, and then the 2 o'clock kickoff. John Liddle for SWOSUathletics.com.